So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It would seem maybe Amber Heard is double screen time in Aquaman 2. Very strange doubling down, as it were, from Warner Brothers. Not something I was expecting. Not something that I wholeheartedly believe either, though. And of course the boycott Amber Turd has, flourished once more. Or at least boycott Aquaman 2. And I do wonder how many people watching this will actually boycott the film. How many of you are going to boycott it? Let me know down below. We're going to dive into this today. Before we do, please do check that you're subscribed. Returning subscribers and new people, you might want to subscribe. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. Links to those things are in the description box. But let's take a look, shall we? This is all unconfirmed at this point in time. It's all rumour and conjecture. And I am a little bit late to this, but I think it's still important to discuss it. It's important to, explore it all and, really get to grips with it all, regardless whether... I mean, I'm 2 days late. I'm not exactly late, am I? Let's be honest. But, people like to say, oh, you're late. Even though 2 days. Come on. Give it a rest. Anyway, Boycott Aquaman 2. And it did trend. It was on the Twitter twat. I saw it over there. So it did trend, and deservingly so, I think. Warner Brothers have this very strange relationship with binning people off for accusations, paying them as well, mind you, because this is the important thing to bear in mind, right? Johnny Depp was fired from Fantastic Beasts because, of course, allegations levied against him. Not proven at all, but allegations. He was paid to exit that. He would have been given millions, tens of millions of dollars to leave that production. And then Warner Brothers had to pay someone else, Mads Mikkelsen. Not a cheap actor. Obviously not on Johnny Depp's wage level, but not cheap either. So they're not above doing that. So why wouldn't you do it for someone that has actually received a negative outcome in court and who is cheap? I mean, Amber Heard's cheap. She's not an expensive actress. $2 million. It's not exactly the Ritz, is it? It's not mega money. So it does seem like a strange choice, especially when the public isn't on her side either. Now, I'm not saying people must bow to the pressure, but let's look at how they throw these systems around. Allegation, non-proven, fired. We'll pay you. Court, negative outcome against doubled screen time. What? I mean, it literally said in court that she shat on a bed and her insane drug use was thrown out in court. Her insane alcohol consumption was thrown out in court. I say thrown out, I mean out there for the world to see. And yet, no, doubled screen time. So I don't know what I think about this, whether it's legit or not. But let's take a look nonetheless, like I say. So Johnny Depp obviously prevailed, like I just spent loads of time talking about. And loads of people are like, well, it's not enough that Amber Heard has been beaten. She needs to now be completely gone, removed, etc. I disagree with this article's characterization of that. I think that's unfair. I think most people are just like, you know what, I'm just not going to watch it if she's in it. I don't have to. I'm not going to. It's my money. So I think, them saying, well, that's not enough. I don't think that is the majority. I don't think the majority of people are saying that, basically. Now, here we have it, though. Reports are that Heard may now actually have a bigger role than expected in Aquaman, which is surprising, again, for obvious reasons. But it all started when a Twitter user called Undercover Audience claimed that the latest test screenings for the sequel have upped Heard screen time. As mirror for around 10 minutes, somewhere between 20 to 25. Now, I think what's important to note is that they could have screened this post-trial just to see what people thought. Test screenings are there for a reason. They're to gauge audience, they're to gauge the reaction, and if people don't respond well, then they will adjust. There'll be multiple edits of a film. This is just one edit. So they might be doing that simply just to test the waters. Is she liked or not? Do people like her anymore? We'll up her screen time so people can point it out if that is the case. Maybe. I could be wrong, but maybe. Now, we've heard that Warner Brothers trimmed Heard's role in Aquaman due to lack of chemistry with co-star. We heard that direct from the head honcho himself, Hamada. But the divisive actor and pretty much everyone else believes it's actually down to the courtroom war with Depp. Recasting Mera would have been the studio's smartest move, obviously. But apparently she, again, has now more scenes. So, again, this article, again, it being quite genuine now, does actually quote the Fantastic Beasts scenario. So, the overall rumour has now been purported, and loads of people are like, right, boycott Aquaman 2. Boycott it. And you know what? If this is the case, if she does have double the screen time, and I mean, I'll do my review, I'll give you my review of it, you know, because I'm a reviewer first and foremost, I would advise people not to watch it if they've doubled it. And loads of people go, well, why are you giving them your money? I do get screeners as well. This may be an opportunity to get a screener for where I don't have to give over my money. So we'll see. I don't want to give Amber Turd my money, FYI. But this is fascinating. It seems strange. Like, it's just a weird thing. Why would you do that? Now, my logical brain says, bearing in mind studios don't work on a logical basis, but my logical brain says, well, what they've gone and done here is they've gone, okay, let's get 2 edits done post-trial, because we might hear that there's another test screening. You never know, ladies and gents. But one where we've increased her screen time, because what we actually want to do is see whether there's star power to work with in the future. You know, they were talking about Q scores in the trial. There hasn't been any updated Q scores, though there weren't at the time. So this could be their sort of barometer for that. That's logical in my brain. When I say it out loud, it seems to make sense. You know, it computes. Sure, fine. Then the other thing is that there could be another one where there's even less than what we'd heard before. And I'm hoping that's the case, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. And loads of people go, well, you're a hypocrite because you're calling for cancelled. People to be cancelled. No, I just want people to lay down and enforce their decisions fairly. You know, that's the motive behind making that decision. Cool. Should have been implemented here as well then. If not, there seems to be some kind of other reason at play that you're not telling us, which isn't fair. So let me know what you think down below. Cheers. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.